Have you ever heard a father say something that echoed in your soul for years, but not in a good way? Words matter, especially when they come from a man who's supposed to protect, guide, and empower. An intelligent father, a Stoic father, knows this. He knows that careless words can shape a child's identity or shatter it completely. And here's a sobering truth. Most emotional wounds in adults today, they didn't come from strangers. They came from the things their father said or didn't say at all. If you're a father, or plan to be one, or even if you're healing from a father's words yourself, this video will strike something deep in you. Stay until the end, and I promise you'll walk away not just with insight, but with clarity, wisdom, and the power to either become or forgive the father you always needed. Let's begin. Things 1. Stop crying. Be a man. This one cuts deep, because behind those 5 words is a lifetime of emotional repression. A Stoic doesn't suppress emotion. He masters it. The ancient Stoics taught that emotions aren't weaknesses. They're data, tools. They tell us what matters, what hurts, what must change. When a father tells his son or daughter to shut down their feelings, he's not teaching strength. He's teaching numbness. The intelligent father instead holds space. He says, "I see you're hurting. Let's talk about it." He offers a safe place for emotion, then calmly teaches how to channel that emotion into wisdom and action. This builds emotional intelligence, a core pillar of modern masculinity and powerful parenting. Because here's the truth. Being a man isn't about hiding tears. It's about having the courage to face them. So the next time you're tempted to shut down your child's tears, ask instead, what are they trying to tell me? Things 2. Because I said so. This phrase may seem harmless, but to a developing child, it's a wall, a shut door, a declaration that obedience matters more than understanding. An intelligent dad, one grounded in Stoic philosophy, understands the value of reason. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." And a good man doesn't demand blind obedience. He cultivates comprehension. Children crave meaning. When a father defaults to, "because I said so," he's teaching his child that authority is above reasoning. That control trumps communication. And in time, this can grow into rebellion, resentment, or worse, emotional suppression. Instead, the Stoic father explains why. Not always in full detail, but with enough wisdom to teach rather than dominate. This teaches children critical thinking, empathy, and trust. Don't be the dad who raises soldiers when you could be raising leaders. Encourage your child to understand the why behind your guidance. Not only will they listen more, they'll learn more. Things 3. I work hard, so you should be grateful. This phrase is rooted in guilt, not guidance. And here's the danger. Gratitude cannot be forced. It must be inspired. When a father says this, he turns love into a transaction. He teaches the child that affection must be earned, that appreciation comes through obligation, not understanding. The intelligent dad teaches gratitude through example. He models appreciation for simple things. He takes the time to say thank you to his spouse, his child, his community. He shows that gratitude is a virtue, not a demand. Stoicism honors simplicity and humility. A Stoic father doesn't guilt his family for his sacrifices. He chooses to give and expects nothing in return but mutual respect. Instead of saying, "You should be grateful," say, "Let's be grateful together." That builds a culture of joy, not resentment. Things 4. You're a disappointment. This one leaves scars no apology can fully erase. Calling your child a disappointment isn't just cruel, it's labeling. It becomes their inner voice. And once a child believes they're a failure, they stop trying. An intelligent dad never attacks the identity of his child. He critiques the behavior, not the person. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The Stoic father applies this not just to life, but to his children's missteps. Instead of shame, he offers feedback. Instead of condemnation, he offers correction. He says, "This choice hurt you and our family. But you are not a failure. You can grow from this." This approach fosters resilience. It teaches accountability without destroying self-worth. So remember, one careless phrase can kill motivation. But one wise conversation, that can change a destiny. Things 5. Why can't you be more like your sibling? Comparison is poison, and intelligent fathers never use it as motivation. When you pit your child against their brother or sister, you're teaching them one thing: you're not enough. This triggers inferiority complexes, jealousy, and deep-seated resentment, not only toward the sibling, but toward themselves. You turn the home into a competition instead of a sanctuary. Stoicism teaches that every individual must walk their own path. Just like no two leaves are the same, no two children are meant to grow identically. The intelligent father recognizes this. Instead of comparison, he focuses on individual excellence. He says, "I see your strengths. Let's build on those." This nurtures confidence and unique identity, because a child who feels seen will chase growth with pride, not shame. Thing 6. You're just like your mother. In a negative tone, weaponizing family resemblances is emotional sabotage. And it teaches a child that their identity is something to be ashamed of. An intelligent father speaks with intentionality. He understands that his words can either nurture self-esteem or poison it. When a man says this phrase with disdain, he's doing two things: disrespecting the child's mother and attacking the child's core identity. It's emotional triangulation, a tool used in toxic environments, not strong homes. Stoicism teaches equanimity, to remain balanced, especially in conflict. Even if the father has issues with the mother, the child is not the battleground. They should never carry the emotional burden of their parents' unresolved pain. The Stoic dad uplifts. He says, "You have your mother's creativity," or "You've got her strength." Even when hurt or angry, he does not slander, because he knows his child is always listening, even when they seem tuned out. And those words, they'll echo for life. Thing 7. You'll never be good enough. This is the most soul-crushing phrase a father can utter. It plants the seed of lifelong inadequacy, and it grows into self-doubt, anxiety, perfectionism, even self-hate. The Stoic father knows that words can build or break, and he refuses to speak curses over his child's future. He doesn't ignore flaws, but he guides with belief. He says, "You're still growing," or "Let's work on that together." He doesn't lie, but he never destroys. He teaches that worth is not based on perfection, but on effort, on intention, on character. Remember Marcus Aurelius's words, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. The intelligent dad gives his children this power. He speaks life, not limits. He builds, not breaks. Conclusion: every word a father speaks becomes a brick in the foundation of his child's soul. An intelligent dad, especially one inspired by Stoicism, knows the weight of his voice. He doesn't speak from ego, anger or frustration. He speaks from intention, from wisdom, from love. He understands that children don't need perfection. They need presence. They don't need sermons. They need examples. And they certainly don't need wounds disguised as discipline. If you had a father who said these things, I see you. If you're trying not to become that kind of father, I'm proud of you. Change begins with awareness. And awareness begins right now. If this video moved you, even a little, then imagine what sharing it could do for someone else. Leave a comment with your story or a lesson you wish your dad had taught you. Let's talk below. Let's heal. Let's grow. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom that actually transforms lives. And above all, be the father you wish you had, or the one your children will never forget.